Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sean or Mustang09 bringing you a new video, and today I kind of wanted to go over what it is that I bring to the track with me. That way you guys have an idea of some of the things that I find necessary, some of the tools that I absolutely love and would recommend to you guys, and I'll make sure to put links in the description below. And I do have to tell you guys, the links below are going to be Amazon affiliate links, which is a new program that I'm signed up with. Basically, it kind of gives me some money back on the items that you guys buy, but it doesn't cost you guys anything more. And if you're signed up for a charity, it doesn't override the money that goes to a charity when you sign up for one of those on Amazon. So by you buying the items and the links, it helps me out. It doesn't hinder you at all. And I think it helps you in the long run with tools that I have had experience with that I truly, truly love. So we'll jump right into it here. So this is everything that I try and bring to the track with me every time. Plus, obviously, the Mustang. First thing up is this Craftsman. It's just kind of like a basic mechanics tool set. It's a 200 piece. Nothing special there, just kind of some of the essentials in there that I think that I might need if something were to happen with the car. Just very basic stuff. Next is my monster backpack. Basically, everything you see after this goes inside of here. You can't forget to have your Built Fort Tough koozie. That's a necessity when going to the track. So moving on, this is a set of performance tool. It's basically an impact socket set that has the protective casing on the outside. I love this. It saves your wheels from you scarring them up with like a regular old impact socket. This kit has multiple sizes, so any of my buddies that go to the track that may want to borrow some stuff, I should have their size. Obviously, you need lug nuts and the tool kit or the key for that for my drag setup. This is a torque wrench. It is from Harbor Freight. I do have a nicer one, but this one gets the job done. And a breaker bar. So it may seem redundant to have both, but you don't want to be breaking your lug nuts loose with a torque wrench, as it can mess up the calibration inside. So we use a breaker bar for that. And I'm going to skip this and go over to the impact. This is my Ryobi impact. It's okay. It seems to have a lot of torque when you just thrust it, but it's not the best. It doesn't break lug nuts loose, so that's why we bring the breaker bar. This does help get them on and off, but it doesn't break them loose all the way. So it's okay. It helps me out some. This is my Husky tire inflator. It's just an air compressor. The convenient thing about the Husky is that it does plug into the little cigarette outlet in your car, so you don't have to bring like a generator or have an outlet for it. It's okay too. You can see here the screen got pretty foggy on it. I don't know how or why that happened, but when you scratch it, it somewhat goes away, but I don't know. It fills the tires up with air, which is what it needs to do, because I have this thing right here, which is a tire pressure gauge, and this thing has been pretty awesome. I bought this before I went to the track the last time, and it really was helpful. So the screen glows in the dark. It's analog, which is good when you're really fine-tuning tire pressure in your drag wheels, and you need something super specific. So this is really nice. It's got this little bleeder valve right here, so if you're overinflated and you need to let some air out, you just push that in and it comes out, which is super convenient. You have this kind of chuck on the end, and then you also have an additional air chuck that comes in that. And I think this was like 20 bucks from Amazon. So not bad at all. It's been really good. I like that over a digital one just because you can kind of, like I said, fine tune. And this goes up to 30 PSI, which I'm usually 16 to 22 PSI is where I play with. So these are my mechanics gloves. Just basic set of gloves if you're working on the car, throwing tires around. Don't want to get your hands too dirty. Obviously, another crucial piece to the puzzle is this floor jack. It's from Harbor Freight. It's a 1.5 ton. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I do want to get something different, but this is what I have now, so I'm going to use what I currently have. It works. It gets the job done. Always up for suggestions and comments from you guys on stuff that you find useful or helpful. I know that there are some better jacks at Harbor Freight that get the job done, so we're just going to look around and see what I can find that everybody else is using that they really like. So this does get the job done, like I said, but it's not the best. It's okay. On to the absolute biggest piece of the puzzle. These are my drag wheels. They are SVE drag wheels, so those come from late model restoration down in Waco. They are 15 by 10 in the rears, and I think they're 17 by 4s up front. I believe that's the right measurements. But these are the ones in all black, as you can tell. Front tire wise, I run M&H Race Masters. They are 4.5 by 28 by 17. And then in the rears, I run the Mickey Thompson. They are an ET Street R, which is a bias ply tire. And let's see if we can find the sizing on it. It's a 28 11.5 by 15. So these are nice and sticky tires. I love them. They've treated me well the couple times I've gone out on them, and I'm looking forward to going out again. And maybe the tires aren't the biggest piece of the puzzle. The absolute biggest piece of the puzzle is going to be my Mustang. This is my 2013 Mustang GT. I'll give you guys a quick rundown on it. It's a very basic setup, mildly modded. It's a JLT cold air intake, SVE off-road X-pipe, so back again with the late model parts. Those guys in Waco's, they treat me right, so keep going to them. So it's got the X-pipe, Roush axle backs. It has a Bama tune, which I'm looking to get that changed in the near future. Not really super pumped on it. I mean, it gets the job done. Once again, 93 octane. So as far as performance goes, that's it. It does have suspension on it. It's on air ride. It has UPR parts all underneath the rear, lower control arm, up control arm. It has a BMR pan hard bar so that I can adjust that rear end. And I think, oh, I'm missing two big pieces. MGW race spec shifter, which is phenomenal. I love that thing. And a drive shaft shop aluminum one-piece drive shaft. And I can tell you right now that the car feels, I would say, torqueier with that drive shaft. So I'll need to do a full car overview and kind of go into everything, but that's the real basic principle of everything. And so take this to the track with all this jazz, and everything you see here actually goes into my truck. And I have a buddy, or my brother, Hunter, which you've seen in many of my videos, drive my truck down to the track. So near future, maybe a need for a enclosed trailer. I've looked at open trailers, but the reason why I want enclosed is because when I take my wheels off, my RTRs, I don't want those laying around, and I also don't want all these tools to have to be packed up in the truck or put in the bed or whatever. It's just, I want to be safe and be able to protect my belongings. And so I think an enclosed trailer is going to do just that. And also, that'll give me the opportunity to go a little further and drive out a little further if I want to go to tracks and maybe meet up with some of you guys or go to any of the YouTuber events and just kind of see the country and travel and race. And hopefully we get to that point on this channel. But I know this was a quick one. It's kind of like a one take. Not a whole lot of editing going on here, but just wanted to show you guys everything that I take to the track with me, some of the necessities and some of the creature comforts, like these little things here that just really protect your gear and you don't want to mess up your car. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like and a comment down below with your suggestions on things that you take to the track and also a better floor jack. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit subscribe. I post new videos all the time. I know I've been gone lately, and if you follow me on social media, you saw me make a post. I'll put it up here. My mom was running for city council and I wanted to help her all I could. So what I did was I made videos for her and I worked at the polls and I put signs out, and I'm proud to say that my mom won her race for city council. So shout out to you, Mom. You're awesome. I'm glad I was able to be a part and help you out the little that I could. So thanks for understanding, guys, that family comes first sometimes, and the YouTube stuff just take a little bit of a break, which was nice for me. Now I feel refreshed, excited to bring you videos, drag setup stuff, and then we're going to the drag strip very, very soon. So I'm looking forward to that. Thanks again for watching, boys. We'll catch you back here next time. Take it easy.